Good evening, hospitality students. So today we will cover how a Gulf country resume is created and which are the sections which are most important to include and how is the format is followed here. So it starts from your name and the position you are working currently, your professional photo with a good background, and the theme should be little. The colors used must be like dark and light. Two or three is maximum you we suggest to use for the students. The first is the career objective of yours. So you can have a career objective generated from AI also, but if you are looking for a more customized career objective, you can have your own points and you can like note down all the points and make it as per the priority as per the HR is what is looking for. So whichever the skills that you have, you can be in more specific order as per the job position and the responsibilities that you will be handling in the job. The next is the contact section. We recommend to mention two contact numbers of yours. One is for emergency if the first doesn't get connected. The next is your location of your job. So if you are mentioning your residential address, you can mention in bracket home or work. And next is your active email id, so make sure that you have a active email id. So also check your spam box regularly and delete the unnecessary emails if the most of the HR emails might get into promotions or spam box. You can check that regularly. The next is your education. So we don't recommend to have short forms of anything here. So we recommend students to include all the full forms of their education board and the college that they have studied, and also the year, and if they can mention the passing out percentage or also the grade, that will be more in detail. In the work experience section, it will be in chronological order, means the first is the most recent ones or the currently working, and the next is the second last. So and so on as per the order that you have here. In this section we have the professional skills, and the work responsibilities can be combined in your position in your work experience as well. So as per the job responsibilities that you are working and that you were handling in the job, you can mention those below your specific job role. And the next is your professional skills. So whichever the skills that you have gained, like culinary skills or like knife skills, like if you are handling a particular POS software, you can mention those as well. If you are handling a front desk software like Opera, you can mention those skills. So as per the position and the equipments, if you're handling any advanced equipments, you can mention those names. And you can, the more detail you can mention, but make sure it is more concise, because the resume should be maximum 2 pages, and if it goes to 3 pages, it is like the HR might allow it, but it is recommended to have 2 pages only resumes. So make it short, and you can decrease the size of the font if you want to include more points. The next is personal details of yours, a date of birth, father's name, marital status. So if you have an active LinkedIn profile, you can attach that as well here. And if the passport is attached, you can, passport is recommended to, if you are having an active passport validity, so you can attach that as well here. The passport can be mentioned in contact section as well as the personal details section. In both the ways you can mention. The here is the acknowledgement statement. Below you can mention your signature and your name. In this section, you the awards and the certificate section comes here. Whichever the awards that you have received in your college days or in school days as well, you can mention that. And if you are receiving any best employee of the month or nominee of the cruise line, you can insert those as well here. Here you need to mention your language skills proficiency. If you are just knowing reading, you can, the percentage will decrease to 33%. If you know reading and speaking, the percentage will increase to 66%. If you know reading, speaking and writing, the percentage will be 100%. So the more languages you put, the more it is better to communicate with different guests. So the HR is looking for a dynamic person. So if you know English, Hindi, Bengali, Telugu, you can mention 3 to 4 languages uh, at once here. And this is the main overview of the uh, resume we have. And if you need any more assistance in creating resumes and cover letters, we are here to help you out. And mostly we recommend candidates to have a good LinkedIn profile, to reach out to different HRs and make regular follow-ups with your application, so you can have an update about at what stage your application is, and you can make sure that you can get the job faster. So if you need any more assistance in connecting with us, you can contact us on the below WhatsApp number, and we will help you to create one professionally in 14 hours. Thank you.